In 2025, job interviews aren't just about the right answers. They're about how well you communicate, adapt, and connect with a company's values. Interviews are a two-way street. You're not just applying, you're evaluating if they fit your goals. Section 1. Interview mindset. Calm your nerves. Pause before answering. Rephrase a question if you need time. That's a great question. Let me think of a recent example. Prepare these. 30-second elevator pitch. 2 to 3 success stories. Questions for your interviewer. Section 2. The STAR method. Use STAR for behavioral questions. S. Situation, context. T. Task, your role. Action, what you did. R. Result, outcome. Use numbers if possible. Use I, not we. They want your story. Section 3. STAR question examples condensed. Tell me about a time you had a conflict at work. A teammate and I disagreed during a product launch. We had 48 hours to finalize our proposal. I initiated a calm discussion. I listened to their perspective and shared my own with data. We combined our ideas. The final campaign beat engagement goals by 25%. Tell me about a time you failed. I sent the wrong file to a client. I had to correct it before their morning meeting. I admitted the mistake, sent the correct file, and created a checklist to avoid it happening again. The client appreciated my honesty. The checklist became a team-wide best practice. Tell me about a time you worked in a team. My 5-person capstone team built a startup business plan. I led project coordination and research. I built the timeline, led check-ins, and created the competitive analysis. We won top honors, and the startup adopted parts of our plan. Give an example of a goal you set. My sales conversion rate was below team average. I set a personal goal to raise it by 15%. I reviewed call data, adjusted my approach, and learned from top reps. My rate improved by 22%, and my strategy was shared team-wide. Describe a time you learned something quickly. I had to manage a Trello board with no prior experience. I had 3 days to learn and lead the setup. I watched tutorials, tested features, and got guidance from a teammate. I delivered ahead of schedule, and the system stayed in use for weeks. Section 4. Tricky questions. What's your biggest weakness? I used to avoid delegating because I felt responsible for everything. Now, I understand that trusting my team leads to better outcomes. Why are you leaving your current job? I'm looking for more growth opportunities, and I want to contribute in a more innovative, learning-focused environment. Why should we hire you? I bring strong communication, adaptability, and a record of results. I'm confident I'll contribute immediately and keep growing with your team. Section 5. Virtual and AI interviews. Look into the camera. Use clear lighting and a quiet space. Practice with mock AI tools. Breathe and pause. It's okay to collect your thoughts. Section 6. Ask the interviewer questions. Always ask questions. It shows engagement and confidence. Try these. What's your favorite thing about working here? What's something you've learned since joining the company? How is feedback delivered on this team? What does success look like in 90 days? How does the team handle disagreements or tough challenges? Section 7. After the interview. Send a thank you email within 24 hours. Mention a specific detail. Reaffirm your interest. Example. Thank you again for today's conversation. I really enjoyed learning about the mentorship culture here. I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute and grow with your team. Section 8. Final motivation. Not every interview will lead to an offer, and that's okay. Each one makes you better. Each one builds confidence. You are not just your resume. You are your growth, your story, your voice. Own it, and walk into your next opportunity knowing what you're worth.